Hi, this is Karl-James Langford. Bit of a weird backdrop to me today, getting ready for Halloween. Not. It's the 8th of October, video log 2014. This is Karl-James Langford, and my video logs are going really well, and the viewing figures are up on all of them. Now, do I do this for ego or viewing figures? Who would? Well, I do. I do it for my ego, and obviously to keep in touch with some friends out there. It's been a good day today. It's been a positive day. It looks like I'll be doing another book signing in W.H. Smith in Barry. It looks like they'll be sold out of my book for the second time in W.H. Smith in Barry. Romans in the Vale of Glamorgan, if anyone's interested. Book signing in November. That needs to be clarified. Did a lecture in the evening. Two case in points. Let's look at the materialistic bit. I gave a lecture this evening on the my book, The Romans in the Vale of Glamorgan, and I sold 7 copies of my book, which was great, and it was to a Parkinson's group. So I've been asked to do 3 other lectures to Parkinson's group, one in my stead, one in Dinn's Powers, and one in Nottage, which is near Porthcawl. So that's really positive. Obviously, it's to promote my books. It's a little bit of extra cash for me at this time. Things are slowly starting to work out. Don't like to talk about money, but we've all got to live with it. And one case in point was that there was a woman in the group, the Parkinson's group. Everyone all seemed really fixed on and together. There was over 20 of them there. That was great. Thanks for all turning up. And there was 2 relatively young people that I wouldn't have thought would have been in a Parkinson's group. One was just coming up to his 50s, and a woman in I would say late 30s. And I won't give any more detail about the woman because it's not my place, but she seemed very young to be struck down with Parkinson's, and she had a beautiful aura about her, beautiful smile, and crippled down by what was affecting her. And I just thought, this shouldn't be happening to you at this young age. Mind you, it shouldn't be happening to anybody. And I don't think it was sympathy. I think it was devastation to actually see this in a person, anybody. And you can only wish that somehow she can see improvements in her life, and everybody in that room and everybody else seemed to be more able than her. So that deep piece of sadness inside me. And moving on from that, getting perspective. I was then at the train station, and it'd been a good day. And there was a woman at the train station, and she was a bit lost. She was all by herself. It was just me and her. And I said, "What are you doing here? Is it safe to be at Bridgend train station by yourself?" She needed to use her phone to phone a partner, and she'd been waiting there for like 3 hours for a partner to pick her up. She was really angry. Seems that my mobile phone comes out to help people. Oh, that's what it's for. And it was good to be able to do a bit of entertaining. Then other people joined, and I was singing and dancing and entertaining and all the rest of it. So that was good. That's me. That's what I do. Probably embarrassing for my children, my family, but that's me. So entertaining phones for you, we would say it on Bridgend train station. My last video log, I realised there were lots of ums in it and ers and all the rest of it. I listened back to it, I thought, oh my god, this is terrible stuff. I can remember doing that. It's probably when I'm tired and a bit nervous that I use a lot of ums and all the rest of it. So if any of you hear me doing that in my video logs, remind me so I can just keep in touch. And finally, like to mention Daz Lovegrove. I met Daz last year in Sully Cemetery, well, Church Cemetery, and he come over and chatted with me to somebody that I visit now and again, a gravestone there for of certain Harriet, and it keeps me connected with something very personal, and I just go there. And I met Daz there, and he kept in touch. He came to my office now and again, and I know Daz has had hard times, and I'm there for you, Daz. And he put a message on the internet about doing tarot card readings. And because it was on Facebook, I'll read this out. He said that I have card number 16, the lightning or tower, referring to me. He says that I need to have heightened energy and awareness for an impending test and potential issues with me being arrogant. And I needed to rethink my vanity and pride to stay on the ladder of progress that I'm taking. And there are positive cards around me, so the test won't be a heavy one. And meditation will help. And he's probably right, meditation. Thank you, Daz. I've already read this before a couple of times. And I think Daz is right. There you go, nervous. I do really need to rethink the vanity. I do think that sometimes that the video logs, my work on SoundCloud, which I need to get back to, and my acting and my teaching and my entertaining might be too much. But is it? It's me. It's my way of communicating. It's just me most of the time, and I don't get the phone calls and texts that most people get, and I really don't like communicating much other than these video logs. But I need to keep progressing. So it's to really think that maybe to be on my guard and not to be too arrogant and too unaware. Being an actor, I need to be aware. And Daz made one other point, which I'm going to ask. I don't really understand this. He said that about my video diaries. He said to look at other video diaries of the same crisis actors at Sandy Hook, Boston. I don't get that, Daz. Can you explain a bit more? And he says the same ones even for the TV. The tail is wagging the dog. Daz, what does that mean? Can you tell me? Can you put something else on you? So that's all. I'm going now, and thank you for watching my video log, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you.